guys are doing well. We just want to take a few minutes and just share a little bit of what God's been dealing in our hearts to share with you guys. But most importantly, we want to share this specifically for the young adults. And in Psalm 62, verse 7, it says, "My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in him at all times." During these times, we're believing that if we cast all of our cares on him, that he's going to be in control of every situation. But there is something that we want to share with you guys, and specifically about the story of Joseph. Going to recap it really fast. Joseph, that we know of, is known as a dreamer. He has these dreams of how people are going to worship him and bow down to him, but a lot of people didn't believe him, especially his family and his brothers specifically got upset to where they wanted to get rid of him, and finally they ended up getting rid of him, and everything seemed like Joseph's dream went down the drain. But then something happened in his life.
Yeah, so we see the next couple of years in Joseph's life being like years of trial, of him questioning and maybe even doubting if God was even there or why he was having these dreams. So we want to relate that to the time that we're in right now. This might not seem like a blessing, this time that you maybe have at home, that you don't want to be there, you want to go out, maybe you had a part-time job and that's no longer needed right now. Whatever it is, you might be in need of God's provision. So if we look at Joseph, this time in his life didn't look like a blessing. But let's forward a couple of years where, the Lord placed Joseph in the positions to where he was the right hand of Pharaoh. And through that, he was a provision to his family. So God sent him ahead of time for what he knew was going to happen. And I want to read to you in Genesis chapter 45, verse 7. It says, "But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So then it was not you who sent me here, but God." So that's what we wanted to remind you guys today. Whatever it is that we need, our God has. I don't know where you find yourself, what you find yourself thinking in this moment, that it doesn't look like a blessing, that it doesn't look like anything good can come out of it. But let's remember that our God has no limits. And there's nothing that is happening now that is unknown to him. So he knows of the things that we are going through. He knows of the trials that we are facing. And he sees our struggle and is ready to use this as the springboard for blessings in the future, for stepping into our calling.
Yeah, and you know what? We love you. We are praying for you. And if you need some prayer, please let us know. We would love to pray for you. And most importantly, just remember that during all this chaos that's going on, just remember that God is with us each and every single day. And we will get through this because we will overcome. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day.